Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing today? This is Ref from Ref Side Gaming, and I'm back with another episode of the Omaha Mavericks Team Builder Dynasty. All right, guys, this week we open up conference play. That's right, the Great Plains Midwest Athletic Conference. Now, we travel up to Wayne, Nebraska to take on those Wildcats of Wayne State. And if you haven't already, guys, go ahead and click the like button, subscribe, and of course, click that bell so that you can get a notification each time I upload a new video. Guys, I'm sorry for the delay in the videos, man. My work schedule all of a sudden got busy, as you know what. For those of you who do or don't know, man, I'm a local truck driver and be working them 12-hour days. Bruh, come on. They crazy and they're draining. But anyway, make sure you go back and check out the previous episode, man, which was episode number 2, where we went into Lincoln, Nebraska, and we had a little retribution against those Cornhuskers. You know how we do it. Let's go hard or go home.
Mavericks, strap up, get ready. I know y'all feel this. I smell victory. Drop the beat. Yes, sir. Coach Burns, O-line, D-line. You would know. Go hard, go home. I'ma be your man to the day that I die. Step up in the O, we gon' take you for a ride. Ain't no competition 'cause we beat them every time. It ain't no stopping us. It ain't no stopping us. Go hard or go home. This how we do it now. Go hard or go home. We finna break them on the show. Go hard or go home. This how we do it. We must protect this house. We must protect this house. We must protect this house. We got moves that'll make you go wild. What we do in the O, we'll do it out of town. I'ma be your man to the day that I die. Step up in the O, we gon' take you for a ride. Ain't no competition 'cause we beat them every time. It ain't no stopping us. It ain't no stopping us. Go hard or go home. This how we do it now. Go hard or go home. We finna break them on the show. Go hard or go home. This how we do it. We must protect this house. We must protect this house. We must protect.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. And I hope you brought your rain gear with you as we are in for a wet one. The kickoff unit about to go to work. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He gets a block. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
How about that play? And yeah, that was a great job by the return man, but how about the execution and the blocking? Everybody getting a hat on a hat. They set up that return perfectly. You can't start a game better than that.
Unit on the field. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. What a return that was as they put points on the board with that 91-yarder. They're just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing that last kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do.
And he's running in the open. The 20. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfect. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. smashes it through for the PAT. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense, because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Leaves it with the back. At the 45 on his way. Got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Throws for the tight end. Got it past the marker. He's in for the score. Touchdown. Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You can see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger race. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last drive.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to get to it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Now this offense is back on the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown
before the stop is made. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Barrels ahead. Touchdown. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. inside the 20, chance for a good return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They think they can create space here with a run to the right. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. First down here for the offense. He'll try the left side. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set, first down. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Might as well stick with him. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yard.
Offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
At the 40, there he goes. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's like a loose bowler, just caroms his way to the 32.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
They'll go to the ground. At the 20, he's got space. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Give to the running back. Discards a man. Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Go straight ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this offense, that's what they do. Last week he had 2 rushing touchdowns. They're going to feature him. They're going to get physical, especially inside the 5-yard.
And he dances into the end zone for a touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend.
Cincinnati is trailing right now, but let's be honest.
He's looking to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it. Create balance, and right here just chews up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it, and right now he's doing some damage on this defense.
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's in for the touchdown. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Takes it inside his own 20, chance for great field position here. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to move it through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Kennesaw.
Team lining up to send this one away. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Snags it over the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Smashes through.
Here, the offense, guys, you were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So they couldn't get it done on third down. Now they'll line up in punt formation.
And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
They go right back to their man on second and goal. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. And they'll be left with a third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing: make the catch. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Paul.
Right back to him on the ground. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They need to find a way on third down. They're going to throw it again. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the... Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. When you know you have a team out of class.
All right, guys, that is going to end the massacre here in Wayne. The running game was evident today. Durango 172, 2 tugs on 21 carries. But we had 3 backs to go over 100 yards rushing. That O-line, is they dangerous? Is it just our cupcake conference? Hey, whatever. It's about the cupcakes here in this dynasty. Let's go to the stats. Let's check them out. All right, guys, checking out the stats. You see Roosevelt was only 6 of 9, 46 yards, and 1 touchdown, 66%. Now, that's all he had to do today because look at this. 3 running backs over 100 yards. Durango had 172, 2 touchdowns. Suggs had 121, 1 touchdown. And then Glover had 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tavian Grant had 47 yards. And then Dewey, the backup QB, yep, he got that loss there. That was only on the kneeling of the football. Receiving yards wasn't too much. You see Dunn, he had 5 for 12 yards. And then Sykes had the big touchdown over the middle. 1 catch, 34 yards, and the 1 tug. Let's see how many pancakes I had. That's ridiculous. Moyer had 9. Dunn had 9. House had 6. Williams, the wide receiver, had 4. McDonald had 3. Huff had 2. You see the centers, right? McLemore had 2. Sutton had 1. Houston had 1. Quarles had 1. And Brandon had 1. That is ridiculous. 9-9 is 18. 20, 24, 28, 31, 33, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 pancakes in this game. Is our O-line crazy or what? You see the sacks. 1.5 by Terrell, 1 by Underwood, 1 by Boudreaux, half a sack by Rhymes. No INTs today. Nope. Kicking. Didn't have to, just extra points, 7. No punts. Kick return, none. Punt return. Oh, wait. Go back to that kick return. I'm about to say, I know we had 1 for a touchdown, 91 yards. Betts took it to the house on the opening kick. I guess we set the stage from there, huh? Excuse my voice, guys. I'm a little hoarse. See, Quarles had 1 for 9 on the punt return. All right, guys. Let's move on. All right, you see Jordan Underwood. He was a linebacker. He was our player of the week on defense. We should have a running back player of the week on offense too, right? Nope. All right, guys, our next episode, we'll be coming back home, and we'll be taking on the Concordia Bulldogs. All right, guys, make sure you tune in for that one as well. We're going to go in here, and we're going to have a doggone good homecoming week. You see, we are 3-0 right now. Let's look at the conference standings. You guys looking at the conference standings, that's overall. You see, we're the only undefeated team, but conference play, we're 1-0. Nebraska Wesleyan is 1-0. York is 1-0. And Creighton is 1-0. All right, looking at by division. Okay, we're 1-0. Yep. Okay, so we're all in our division here. That's the East. What about the West over there? Okay, so York over there in the West. They're 1-0. Concordia is 1-1. And you see what their overall is, right? 69. So I think they're going to be a better challenge than Wayne State was. Yeah, I think so. I'm looking forward to that game, guys. So, remember, guys, if you have made it this far in the Dynasty, man, or in the video, you are the true GOAT, and that's GOAT. Man, I'll catch you next episode, man. I appreciate you for stopping by. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be here with me. Thank you. God bless you. Refside Gaming is out.